Good morning, beautiful people. This is Pastor Ivan Castro. I'm not here today because I'm actually on vacation. As Pastor Paul does, I also go on vacation sometimes. But I just wanted to come here this morning and congratulate you on this beautiful day where you have paid your church off. And that's a big accomplishment. But also, let me tell you another big accomplishment that you have done as a church that I think has a lot of value as well. You have been able to impact many lives through the ministry of having a church where other churches can actually meet. And I remember about 11 years ago when we came to Florida from New Jersey, we had a small congregation. We had about 8 people back then. And we didn't have a place to meet. And I was looking in Orlando where we have a lot of Hispanics and couldn't find anything. Everyone was actually charging us a lot of money and we couldn't find a place. And I remember one time I went to get my daughter Gabriela from the high school, and when I was coming back, the Lord put in my heart to call OPC. And I remember thinking to myself, Lord, you know, this church is here in Oviedo. I'm pretty sure they're going to charge us a lot of more money. Plus, there's not a lot of Hispanics in this area. I got home and I started working on the mission and the vision of our church. And the Lord reminded me, Ivan, you have to call this church. So I called. It was about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And I remember thinking, nobody's going to answer the phone. And yep, somebody answered the phone, and it was Pastor Paul. And we started talking, and I was telling him what we were and all that. And I said, Pastor, we're looking for a church that we can use on Sundays just to have our praise and worship and preach the word. And he said, and I remember clearly, he said, this is not our building. This is God's building. And I was really impacted by that. And I said, wow, you know. And I said, Pastor, you know, we're a small congregation. We don't have a lot of money. And he said to me, Ivan, whatever the Lord puts in your heart, that's what you are going to pay. And I cannot lie to you, I started crying softly. And then it got worse as we kept talking, and he was basically telling me without knowing what I was actually writing in my mission and the vision of the church. And we started talking, and every time Pastor Paul and I meet, you know, we talk a lot. And you are so blessed to have such a great pastor, and I'm pretty sure he's a friend for many of you. But I just wanted to remind you, and through that, we have been able to reach, we're about 60 people right now. We have been able to reach many people that have come to the Lord through our ministry. We have been able to help people in other countries like Venezuela, Dominican Republic. We have been able to help other ministries. And I just wanted to say, yes, owning the building is great, and I congratulate you for that. But what we're building inside of people, reaching people for Christ, that has no price. So thank you so much for that, guys, and I hope you have a great celebration today. And by the way, we'll see you soon. Pretty soon, actually, I'll be around there to preach a couple more messages. So God bless you. Thank you for everything, and may you have a wonderful day.